Hello and welcome back to my floss tube. I'm Jen and this is Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole, and this is floss tube number 4, plans for 2023. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoy my content. I hope you consider maybe subscribing and clicking the like button and maybe throwing a comment down, maybe if you have some questions or just want to have a chat down below, feel free. If you are coming back and you're already a subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate it. There, as of yesterday, 314 of you, and that's pretty cool. So thank you for joining me on my floss tube journey. It's a bit ummy-and-ahhry today because it's been 2.5 months since my last video and I've just had coffee and Timbits and I have far too much caffeine and sugar in my system. But it's great, it's fine, it's all good, it's all good. So my plans for 2023. I am on a stash only, no buy, with a caveat. So the no buy is no charts, no kits, as little fabric as possible. If I need threads, I am allowed to buy threads. If I absolutely need fabric and I don't have anything in stash and it's something I really need to stitch, which I should have enough stash by now, I will be able to get fabric. But I won't be getting fabric because, oh, that's pretty and I want that in my stash. It will purely be fabric and threads for a project if I don't have it in stash. So yeah, that's the plan. Now I've tried this a couple of times and I flaked every time. I'm not very good at planning stuff and I tend to stress myself out. So it's a very loose plan for 2023. But I was looking at all the stuff I have, and I have far too much stuff that I would like to stitch that I just don't seem to ever get around to stitching. So I got a Google Drive filled with patterns that I would love to get through. So 2023 will be getting through my Google Drive, finishing off my WIP pile and doing a couple of new starts. So, but before that, before I start showing you all this, because there's a pile over here, there's a pile over here, and there's a pile over here, I'd like to show you this guy. It's Boris the Bat. How cute is he? I won him, Stitchy Cat Lady Joe, and on Stitchy Cat Lady on YouTube, Joe, and her Stitchy Cat Lady 26 on Instagram. She raised some money for her local animal shelter, and if you contributed some money, you put in the draw, and when she drew the draw, this is what I won. And he's super cute, and he lives up here. He has a magnet on the back with it, as you can see, there's blue tack. He lives up here, so I can see him every day. And this is my desk, this is where I work, so my monitor is here, so I get to see Boris every day, and he makes me smile because he's super cute. Thank you, Joe. The stitching is absolutely stunning on that. Was there anything else that I got? I don't have any haul because I've been buying Christmas presents, so I'm going to get straight into a WIP parade of sorts. Now, I think you would have all seen most of these projects in the last couple of videos, just because I think I've kind of done a bit of a WIP parade already, but the ones that I'm going to show you today are the ones that I'm going to concentrate on for 2023. There's 2 pieces missing. That is the Gamer Sampler and Epic Pokemon. There is no movement on Epic Pokemon at the moment, but I'm going to try and do a Pokemon a month next year. That was originally going to be the plan, and I just got so overwhelmed with the sheer size of it because it's on a scroll frame which won't fit in this frame, so it's down in the kitchen at the moment, out of the way of the decks. I'm going to try and do a Pokemon a month. That is the plan for that one. Hopefully my son can have it by the time he's 50. He's 20, so I'd like to get it to him before then, or maybe if he ever has kids, they'll have it. I don't know. Yeah, and the Gamer one, the Gamer Sampler by Screaming Heart Designs. There's no movement on that at the moment because I put that to one side to do Christmas presents and stuff. So they're downstairs. I couldn't find it earlier, so it is there. I will show it at some point, if any of that makes sense. But first, I've pulled together the ones I want to concentrate on. So, first one. This is a River Hut Designs fabric, and it's a long dog sampler chart. It's a very small long dog, and it is the Wolf Moon one, which name escapes me, and that fabric is actually coming up pretty true. Yeah, that's coming up pretty true. I tried to go with like a twilighty blue fabric, and then I've got a hand-dyed thread for the moon, because it's supposed to be all in black, but I wanted to do, well, I say it's supposed to be all in black, primarily black, but I wanted to do the moon in something different. So I've got that, which is, sorry, crinkle crinkle, full moon, Silver Moon by KLT Charting. I've got 2 lots of that. And that's the progress that I have on this. It's not a very big piece, it won't take me very long. Once I actually sit down and put a solid couple of days into this, it should be finished, and then I can get it framed, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. But that's the progress that I made on that, and that was only a couple of days. And that bat is adorbs. I love it. So that is a focus piece for 2023. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do like a focus piece a month, and then when that month is up I put it away and I move on to the next project. Some of these won't take me a month to do, so I don't quite know how I'm going to structure it yet, but I'm not putting myself under any pressure to do like, I have to do like X amount of stitches per day to complete this goal and that goal, because that will make me not do anything. But if I go, right, that's the pile I'm working from, dive in, pick something, or in this month I'm going to complete this, or this, or this, or this, that is ideally the plan, to get the stash down, ready for 2024, when I probably end up buying loads. We'll see. The next focus piece, actually, this will probably be January's focus piece, is Modern Folk Embroidery, Move Forward in Love. And that's where I've got. So there's, again, you know, that's quite a substantial amount on it. So it won't take me long to finish it. I just need to sit down and actually do the stitching to finish the thing. So I want to get this finished because this will be gifted to my sister-in-law and her partner, Ange. And I think they will love that, and it will look nice in their house. That will be, see, little projects, little things that I could have finished ages ago that I've just gone, oh yeah, I want to start something else, and it's just been pushed to one side. So that's the long dog and the Modern Folk Embroidery. I've actually got a couple of Modern Folk Embroidery charts I'd like to start this year. We'll see. The next one, I think I showed this in my last video, was a project I found in the bottom of the cupboard that I started. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law bought me this a couple of years ago, that I've started, and again it got waylaid because of other projects, or I down tools for a couple of months and it got put in a bag and left somewhere like behind the sofa or whatever, you know, as you do when you're tidying, and you invariably forget what you're doing. So this is as far as I've got. Oh my god, look at the creases in that. This is as far as I've got. It's not much done, but again, I'd like this to be a focus piece for a month. It's a lovely, lovely pattern. How did I get that all folded back up? It's a lovely, lovely pattern. It is a paper pattern. I don't have a problem with paper patterns. Hard Frost by John Clayton. I've got a couple of, I think I've got daffodil wood that came free with the magazine as well. And that's one of the circle ones that I like to do. But yeah, this will be my one of my focus pieces, and I think a lot of this is single strand or tent stitch. I could be wrong. I think that bit is tent stitch. Oh, excuse me. So again, you know, a month, I could get at least half of that done in a month. So that's another piece I'd like to get done, because this is one of my oldest whips. Not quite as old as this one, but this is one of my oldest whips. Excuse me, dropping stuff. This is, oh, when did I buy this? Probably around the time it came out. Aurora Cabin by DMC. Sorry, there's a bit of glare there. I bought this. I was not expecting DMC to be so difficult. We all go, oh, that's pretty when we start stitching. We order all these things and then we're like, oh my god, that's intimidating. So yeah, this got folded, put away, and then I found it with the John Clayton, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had this, and I really want to finish it. So there's my progress, and that's it. That's all the progress I've got. I think I need to unpick it and start again though, because I think some of it's supposed to be 1 strand, some of it's supposed to be 2 strand, and some of it's supposed to be 3 strand for dimension and effect, and I think I've done it all in 2. So I'm gonna have to sit down, work out, oh, excuse me, no, again, paper chart, not a problem, don't mind paper charts, don't mind digital charts. Again, could be a nice little focus piece, or maybe, you know, do a strand a week or something, just to see where I go. Again, I think a lot of this is tent stitch as well. For the Aurora part, minimal back stitch, thank god. But then again, I do a lot of black work. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I don't mind back stitch. So yeah, this is one I want to get some serious effort into this year, next year, 2023. Oh, and that's not going to end well. Everything's teetering. This one hasn't been out at all this year. I had every intention of having it done by last Christmas. I did Jolly July hard on it in 2021, and then it got stuffed to the bottom of the bag. I'm absolutely forgotten about. It's another dimensions. It's gold petite. It's very confetti heavy, and I think, to be honest, I wore myself out with this one. I think I just worked on it so much that I was just like, yeah, I am done with you for a bit. The threads are on these thread cards, which I've got to be honest, I don't like, because it makes a mess. But I have got substantial work. I did get a shed load done on this. So again, I only have really the outlining and the sky to do on this one. Obviously fill in some bits and pieces. There's a couple of birds up here. I have to finish the hat, the sky. There's some birds up here, and then it was like French knots everywhere. I'm not doing French knots. I'm doing beads. They were the smallest I think I could find, that kind of are about French knot size. So that is going to be, that should be done by Christmas 2023. So you know, that is an achievable finish in 2023. So that's another focus piece, maybe 1 month. Maybe I will do Jolly July on that one hard again, and get it finished. Or maybe I'll just pick it up randomly. I don't generally do seasonal stitching. I literally will stitch on whatever I want, whenever I want, whenever I take the fancy. So, this close. So that one, yeah. I've got another 2 of these. I've got Snowman with animals around him, and I got a Father Christmas in landscape. So I'd like to get some started. Might start those, I don't know. If I can get this one finished, that would be an achievement in itself. This will look lovely for Christmas, and I do like it, and it's very cute. Actually, I think this might be older than Aurora Cabin. No, it's not Aurora Cabin. And then I found this on eBay and was like, oh, I'll give that a go. And again, with dimensions, if you've tried dimensions kits, they're not, oh, that looks really simple. And then it's like, why have you got 3 strands? Why are you mixing colours? Oh my God, I am out of my depth. So again, this one's been in and out, in and out, in and out. But now that I've progressed in my journey, I think I can get a reasonable finish on this one. So that's the another finish I want to get done. I'm going to try and put these in different piles. Ones I want to finish and ones that I want to get stuff done. If I'm talking too fast, I really apologise. Like I said, I am caffeinated and hopped up on sugar from Tim's. So I'm just like, whoa. This one was gifted to me by Bar Stitches. The pattern was gifted to me by Bar Stitches on Instagram. I don't think she's got a YouTube channel anymore. She gifted this to me when she finished it. Quaker Bee by Ori TM. The bee is in, oh, what's it called? Hang on, I'll show it to you. Whisper threads. Fluffy threads. Ugh, I'm not taking it out of the bag. I've got enough of an itchy nose as it is. This one should again be another fairly quick to finish off. I've done most of this corner and across the bottom. The bee, I'm maybe doing a thread of this and then I'm doing a thread of the bee because the whisper thread is horrific. But it's going to look absolutely amazing when it's finished. And I do like the fabric it's on as well. It was a Claire Brown cross stitch fabric, and I don't think she's Claire Brown cross stitch anymore. I think she's passed the business on to somebody else and it's named something else. If I can find out what that is, I'll put it down below. But the bee, I thought the bee honeycomb fabric with this would look lovely. It's quite a big chunky piece. I think it's going to come up to about here. But again, Quaker patterns, really, really quick to do. You know, one colour, I could quite easily get that finished in a month, I think. I think that's realistic. We'll see though. I do really like it though. It is absolutely lovely to stitch on. It's one of those, it's one colour. I can stick something on in the background. I can just stitch away with like minimal up and down. Again, paper pattern, again, not a problem. It's a lovely pattern to follow actually. Fairly repetitive with its designs, so that's not an issue. That one I think again could be, I could get that finished in 2023. So there's what, there's 1, 2, 3, there's at least 4 finishes I've shown you so far that I could realistically get done in 2023. Hang on, need to put that back in. What I will be doing though, when I finish this, is I will possibly be doing a giveaway or pass the stash for the pattern, so that somebody else can get an enjoyment out of it. I don't know though. Keep your eyes peeled on that to see what I decide to do. That will hopefully be done by August. I'd like to get this done by August. Everybody in my family, I don't know what happened to the plastic. Everyone in my family thinks the bee looks like a wasp, so I kind of see it, but I also kind of don't, because it's a honeybee, and I think it's a honeybee anyway. I like it, and I'm looking forward to finishing that. And I probably will be putting my initials in the dark colour there. But yeah, I think I can get that one finished fairly quickly, and I will be passing the stash on that chart, so that somebody else can have the enjoyment. Then I've got, oh, this is an embarrassment. The coven and I actually became a coven because we were all like, oh, where do you stitch your cryptid Sal? Let's start a group. Let's sit down, we'll all chat and we'll all stitch away, and we'll all be part of the Cryptid Sallies. We're now the coven. because for some reason Instagram like wiped the name out of the group and we just went with Coven in the end because that's what we refer to ourselves as. And that's that's my progress. That's it. That's all I've done. So I'm thinking a cryptid a month. I was going to do all of the borders and the boxes, but then I was like, that'll get a bit boring after a while. So what I might do is, like I said, a cryptid and a bit of the border a month. And then hopefully I'll get that finished in 2023. Yes, I have the pattern for the supernatural cell. Yes, I have the fabric. No, I haven't started it. That might be a new start. I could do a cryptid and a supernatural box a month. I don't know. That might be a bit too much pressure. Let's just get the cryptid one finished first. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. I do apologise. It's like driving me nuts now. But yeah, this is in sparkly black etoile. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Maybe a little bit. I don't know if I'll do any personalizations on this one. I don't know if I'll change any of the boxes. I have downloaded some of the free, oh, if you don't want to do this one, options. But I don't know. Don't know if I'll change anything. I very rarely stray out of the box when it comes to changing patterns and kits. But then other things I will just go mad on and go, oh, I'll just stash dive for this. A bit weird like that. So yeah, that's Cryptid Cell. This isn't, I got given a beaded handbag in this bag, and the beaded handbag has been gifted to a friend because I'm not a handbag. Can you see me with handbags? I literally don't do handbags. And I kept this and I just thought, oh, it's ideal little bag to put something in. So that's the Cryptid Cell. That, I'm not going to say I'm going to finish it in 2023. I would like to get some hard progress made on it though. So that one can go over there. What is next? Oh, next, yeah. That one. Evening in the Shire by Maria Brovko, or Cute Patterns by Maria, or whatever she's known as. Sorry, the chart's in black and white because I'm too cheap to buy colour ink. This is all back stitch, line work, black work, whatever you want to call it. This is on a piece of Full Moon, I want to say, by, oh, where did I buy this fabric? Let me think. Oh my god, I was in their thread club last year. Jodrey Designs. This is a piece by Jodrey Designs, and that is the progress that I've made. Again, a good hour on this a night or a week. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix one of those stitches in the middle. It's sagging a bit. It's not a massive piece. I think it's about this big. I could, again, quite easily make that a finish in 2023. I don't know why I don't sit down and get it done. I don't know why I put half these projects down. When I could quite easily get them finished. I used to be, well, when I first started cross stitch, it was like a one project at a time thing. It was like, oh, don't go buy it. My mum was like, don't go buying this, that, and the other. Just finish that one first, and then maybe buy another one. And then there was a magazine that had like a club on the back, and I just went nuts and signed up for like everything and got loads of kits and charts and books and stuff. So then I like started everything and overwhelmed myself and put it down and picked it up. And but yeah, I think a bit of planning. I don't like plans, but I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to be a plan. Have a plan. Too much sugar and coffee. Far too much sugar and coffee. So that's Evening in the Shire by that is Evening in the Shire by Maria Brovko. And my hair's falling out. So I'll just take my ponytail down. This is another black work kit. Again, no. Oh, I can't reach. This is a black work kit. It's a Derwent Water. Bracken Cottages. I actually have two. I have this one, and I have this side, which I believe is the castle, Bracken Wreck Castle. And now I'm just going to be looking for the third, which is the trees, to go the other side. When I bought it, I didn't know it was a triptych. These are now like sold nowhere. They occasionally come up on Facebook Marketplace, and the last time they did, it was collect only, and I did offer to pay up front and pay for postage, and it was like no, collection only, and that I didn't know anybody in the area who maybe could go and get them and send them to me, so I lost out on a full set of the village ones, and I'm gutted because when these are finished they look stunning. They are kind of my unicorn kit, because there's a fishing village one that I really want, and then there's the village one that I really want, but I'd also like to finish the triptych for these three too. Sorry, the light's a bit weird, I have the curtains open, I'm looking a bit pale because it's getting quite dark now. This is the progress so far. I literally only have the bottom to do. Again, this could be another finish in 2023. So I need to sit down and finish it. The charts are a little bit on the difficult side to understand. When I first started this, again, bought this donkey's years. So this is one of my old ones. This is one of my oldest whips. I'm down to the roof. I literally have that left to do. And I'm saying literally a lot. Like literally. So that, again, an achievable finish for 2023. And the final one I want to get some hardcore progress in is my Luca S Wolves full coverage. Bought for me by my mother-in-law. 2 wolves, sorry. Again, not overly complicated, little confetti heavy. Was bought for me because I like wolves. Wolf down a rabbit hole. I've got a little bit done on this. Again, I haven't picked it up this year, so I'm thinking I could get a little bit of progress made on this. I've got, oh god, excuse the mess. That's as far as I've got. It's not a massive piece, but it is full coverage. Very confetti-ish, but I do like it. It's very nice. And I think, again, I could probably get a quarter of this done in 2023, depending on if I get those couple finishes in early. I could maybe make this a focus piece for the summer. I don't know. I do look really white. I am sorry. I probably look quite ill because it's getting dark, and I should have done this video yesterday, and I should have done this video this morning, and I just didn't. So I'm leaving it quite late. Quick drink. Excuse me. I do have some new starts I'd like to show you. That is the whips I plan on working on next year. As you can see, I think there's some realistic finishes there, and some realistic progress I could get going on some of those. I do have Stitch and Arty by Mad Morty to start, so that will be a little focus piece at the beginning of the year. That's on her store, Hair Moon Crafts, on Ko-fi. Morty, if you watch this, feel free to correct me down below if I've got that wrong. I'm sure it's Hair Moon Crafts though. I'm sure it's on Ko-fi. Could be wrong. I always check these things before I start the video, and then halfway through I'm like, I didn't write that down. I should have written that down. There's also by the Spicy Stitcher on Instagram. She's charted, or they've charted, Wednesday's window. So she sent me that for free, which I'm very grateful for. I sent her one of my charts for free, which I'll show you in a bit. So I want to do that as well. I did try and find some like brick patterned fabric, but I think I might just do it in a grey. Maybe some line work just on the outside, but it's a stunning pattern. It's the window from Wednesday and it looks really, really good. They are stitching it on Instagram. If you'd like to go and follow the progress, I think they post on their stories the progress. It's been quite a popular pattern for her as well, and it's available on my Etsy shop, The Spicy Stitcher. I think it might also be available on her Ko-fi. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about a lot of things. I could be right about a few things. I'm going to err on the side of caution and say I'm wrong, but I know it's on her Etsy shop. These are my new starts. These are the things I definitely want to start in 2023. And that is my Welsh Santa, oh my god, glare. My Welsh Santa Mill Hill, the Celtic Santas range. Enchanted Moon by Mill Hill. Autumn Key, the Antique Keys trilogy. But there's a spring and there's a summer, I think. Why is there not a winter? Why is it a trilogy? Why is it not like 4? That really spins me out, but I do like. I have also got another Mill Hill that I need to finish. It's the lantern one of the house. That's downstairs in a bag that's been put away while Christmas decks are out. So there's a couple of things out of the way at the moment that you're not going to see. But yeah, Mill Hills, really getting into Mill Hills. I'm going to get those 4 finished next year, and then maybe get the, what's it called? The Blue Sleigh one as well before the new year, because I've seen Rogue Mama Stitch and Mad Morty, Stitch Cat Lady, and somebody else has done it as well. A couple of people have done it and it just looks stunning, so I want to do that as well. And it will go with the decor from the Christmas tree, because they're blues and whites and greys and silvers, and I think that would look nice hanging on the tree. This is going to be a new start. It's Emma Louise Art Stitch Designs. She's down in Cornwall. She's got a shop based in St Austell, and they do Saturday stitching sessions as well now. I ordered this as soon as I saw it had come out because I really like it. It's not, the colour isn't showing up great, but it's like a sunsetty, like greeny blue down to like golden hues. Only 5 by 7 inches. Shouldn't really take that long. I think a lot of this is also 10 stitch. I could be wrong, probably am. It's with Anchor, comes with everything, fabric, threads, chart. It's with Anchor on 14 count. I'm not going to change out the fabric. I don't usually stitch on 14 count, but with the way the black work works in this one, the changing of the fabric might actually throw out the back stitch, so I don't want to do that. And I think it'll look quite nice, be a nice size. Moonlit Meadow, it's just some lovely charts and kits and some colouring pages and stuff like that as well. I 100% recommend going and have a little look if you like Cornwall and you have a favourite place. She's got pretty much town kits for most places. I do want to get the Foy one, and I want to get the Mevagissey one. So yeah, that one's going to be a new start. That again, 5 by 7 in theory shouldn't take me that long. And this one, this will be a new start as well, although I might change the fabric out on this one. This is DMC Village Church, and I bought this one because it reminds me of a church I used to live nearby when I was a kid, living in West Sussex down in England. This is a 7 by 9 piece, and it's got my favourite flowers, primroses, on there. And I just I'm not, this isn't my usual thing. It's a nostalgia thing for me, this one is, because it reminds me of where I used to live. I just really felt like I'd like to have this hanging up somewhere. So yeah, that one's going to be a new start. Shouldn't, again, really take me that long to do. There's also one of a cottage on the back that I'd like. Can't find it anywhere because it's an old kit. It's a probably discontinued old kit. And that, oh my god, that is my plans. Those are the things I'm going to focus on in 2023. Now don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because I want to show you a chart I've made. Now, most of you, hands up who's watched Wednesday. Comment down below if you've watched Wednesday and absolutely loved it. I did. I loved it. I loved it so much that within a day of me finishing it, my husband started it, I sat down and watched it again. My daughter watched it, and then my son was the last one to watch it, and we all really enjoyed. It kept us guessing. I think it was filmed beautifully, and I really enjoyed it. So I charted this. I prefer spooky, which is a line she says when, oh, I can't remember his name. When the boy in the coffee shop goes, I think you're a little bit kooky, and she's like, I prefer spooky. I stitched this in one night. It's not a very big piece. I've released this chart on my Ko-fi. I will put links down in the description. I've charted it two ways. I've charted it so that there's an extra cross on there, and then there's one without the extra cross, and both charts are included, so you could either have the extra K, with the extra kick, or you can have it like this. Like I said, all in 310. You can stitch it in whatever colour you like. You'll also find my other charts on Ko-fi as well. My Bernadette Banner piece, which is up there, I'm not getting it now. Haters can fasten yon breeches and deal with it. I've also charted this one, which is Home Sweet Home in Welsh, and then my Welsh alphabet. Now I've finished charting a Christmas piece, so I'll be releasing that for Jolly July next year. I've also got 3 or 4, actually I've got a list of 14 other charts I'd like to chart. So next year there will be lots of charts coming your way if the charting of them works, which they'll all be on my Ko-fi. I will put links on my Instagram and down below in the description box for you. If you're interested, feel free to nip over. If you want it, purchase it. If you don't worry about it. I was on Gumroad, but I'm finding that you've got to do X amount of sales before they release the money. And I've been on Gumroad 2.5 years now, and I haven't even hit the first threshold. So I don't think I'll ever see the money. It'll ever get released. Unless like the exchange rate drastically changes and all of a sudden one's worth a lot more than the other, and then it will get released. I'm never going to hit that threshold, so I've moved to Ko-fi, and eventually I'll be doing a couple of free patterns as well, and just making cool stuff. So yeah, if you like it, it'll be on Ko-fi. I actually have another Wednesday idea. I don't know when I'll get around to charting that one yet though. And that, as they say, folks, is that. And it's about 40 minutes. That's my plan book for next year. I've covered it in stickers. I started writing all my plans in it. I'm going to do a load of smalls as well next year. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really want to restart this video because I feel like it's been a bit scattered and speed through and caffeinated and hyped up on sugar. So I do apologise if this is not the normal content that you're used to. And I don't apologise if this is what you were expecting from me, because it literally depends on how I wake up in the morning and how these videos go. It's great. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you want to ask me anything, chuck it in the comments. If you just want to strike up a conversation about some of the charts you've seen or projects you've seen today, or if you've stitched any of them, feel free to let me know. Tell me if you made any changes or anything like that. And I hope everybody has a lovely Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, I hope whatever your plans for the next couple of days are, that you enjoy yourselves, you have a couple of days off, and you just relax and chill with family or friends or loved ones, anybody. I just hope the next couple of days for everybody who watches my videos are lovely and filled with peace and love and happiness and amazing food, because let's be honest, we need to train for the next couple of days for the food we're going to eat on the 25th. I mean, wow, I'm going to be rolled out of my mother-in-law's. It's going to be epic. So wishing you all a lovely, happy, healthy Christmas holiday or couple of days. I see you in the new year with better, more regular content, and just be happy and keep stitching, folks. Take care. Bye.